SARS is supposed to be a terror to armed robbers, but they have become terrors to citizens that they are expected to protect. The reason being that the entry process into Nigerian police has been highly compromised. Because anytime you have a rat in the house, it is simply because there is a hole in that house. It means the process, the entry point into that house has been compromised. We cannot do without the police force as a nation. But at this point, the police force, as it stands in Nigeria, has been highly compromised because of the nepotism that is high in the recruitment exercise into the Nigerian police or the military force in general. A lot of wrong people have entered into the Nigerian police force, and they are being deployed into several departments, especially deployed into SARS, the federal SARS, FSARS. And as a result of that, they are no longer making the armed robbers their target because they are one of them. Yeah, because many people who have been into robbery now have the legal backing to carry out their robbery. I heard somebody say sometime that if you want to legalize your robbery, just go and join Nigerian police force and lobby to the point that they will push you to SARS, where they hardly wear uniform. He said with that, you will be able to carry out your kidnapping and your robbery exercise without being checked. And that is what is playing out. That is what is playing out these days. Once they see a young man or a young lady behind the car, the wheel, driving, you are a suspect. I don't know in the world where a policeman will require, except you are under arrest and there's a warrant for your arrest and you have been taken to the station, where a policeman will require for you to open your phone for him to access on the road. And when they access your phone, they are looking for your bank account. They go to your SMS because of bank alert, to see the balance in your account. It is appalling to the point that they are even carrying POS, point of sales machine, about. Whereas that is not available or there is no network on the POS, they follow you to the ATM point with gun at your back to make withdrawal. We are living in a ghetto. We are living a gangster life in Nigeria. And all this is pointing to the fact that the system of government in Nigeria as it is has failed. We are living in a failed state. And we need to realize this, that the government does not have your back. Because, the Yoruba says, Abiyamo ki gbo ikun omo re ekun omo e ko ma tara. In other words, a responsible parent cannot hear the voice or the cry of his child or a child and not respond quickly. But in the state of Nigeria, that has been the reverse. The reverse has been the experience. A lot of pressure have come upon the presidency, President Muhammadu Buhari, to review his security apparatus in fighting the terrorism, ravaging the country. And over a period of time, he has refused to review them. And so the same thing is happening to the police. 4 times in 4 years as police, SARs has been banned. We just discovered that all is audio ban. Audio ban. And immediately they kill somebody, IG will come out and say, SARs is banned. And in the next 2 weeks, you see them on the road again. They almost killed me on the road. I was traveling from Lagos to Port Harcourt, and we got to the Benin bypass, east-west Benin bypass. And they were chasing us because I didn't know who they were. They were in black, no inscription, no name on the shirt, nameless, nothing to indicate that they were SARs. And they stopped the vehicle. Who will, in his right sense, wait or stop at that point? I have to tell my driver to drive off. And they pursued us. But for the intervention of the custom officers that helped us that day and stood their ground that they cannot take us, we will have been taken back, and only God knows what would have happened. Pointing guns at normal citizens in a car that is not stolen. And I'm sure that maybe a couple of us here have had our own share of their horrible experiences and activities and practices. But I'm telling you that this is the time to lend out our voice and say no to this rascality and say no to this brutality and twist and force the hand of government by protest, sitting out, going out on the street and saying that we say no to this because somebody needs to wake up President Buhari. Is in a state of sleep, is in a state of comatose. Because President Buhari made a public appearance yesterday, went to Kaduna to oversee the parade of the military cadets that were passing out yesterday. And to my surprise, not even in a speech or even in any comment did he refer to the protest and the cry of ordinary vulnerable citizens of Nigeria, of a country where you claim to be the president. And you never said anything. Up to yesterday, a boy was still killed, buried under, who woke up early and hearty, killed by the police brutality, bullet yesterday, and buried in Ogbomoso. That is the son of a woman. That is the son of a father. Maybe the brilliant or the most, the most brilliant or, the only child of the family. Maybe, even if it was not the only child, maybe the most important, the most promising one just died in that family. Maybe that was the next president of the future of Nigeria. Maybe that was the scientist that will make discovery that will put Nigeria on a global map as a science hub of the nation. And then you are comfortable to say nothing about that. In this church, we lend our voice and we say no to SARS.